discussing educating the public on the March 4 vote. Since then, a lot of things have developed, and I've seen a lot of interesting things relative to the landscape of our local media here in Oklahoma City, and I want to run through that real quick. Channel 4 is owned by a group in Texas, Channel 5, New York. Channel 9 is locally owned, 2534 is owned by a group in Maryland. Channel 43, a group in Texas, 52 is local. Our radio scenario is not quite as rosy. Sports Animal and Jocks Radio are owned by a group in Nevada by the name of Citadel Communications. 103, 1000 AM, Clear Channel, based out of Texas. Renda owns 107 and several others. They're Nevada-based. The reason I mention these is the next thing that my group, Oklahoma Media Awareness Alliance, wants to do relative to the massive changes that are taking place in our city, namely the basketball situation. I guess on Friday the vote's going to occur as to whether or not the OK is coming here. And what we are going to do via town hall meetings, groups, school discussion, form an exploratory group to find out if it's going to be feasible for a local radio station to somehow get the broadcast rights to the basketball games. And the reason that we say this is that myself, with regards to educating the public on the March 4 vote, was totally shunned by Nevada-owned Citadel. Was informed by one of their broadcasters, Mike Steele, that a higher-up told them there would be no debate on the matter. That's because Nevada-owned Citadel can profit greatly from this. I don't think it's a good idea for a Nevada group to profit on something that is Oklahoma City and something that our people have worked very hard on. Basically what I have seen and learned from my experience with media consolidation, local ownership issues, is that when local groups are participating in things, your coverage is much better, the issues are addressed properly. If someone like the Perry Broadcasting Group were to get the broadcast rights to the basketball games, I've talked to countless people in the city about this, about the feasibility of it. People say it's not really all that feasible without some help from the cities, the state, and so on. But it could be a tremendous boon to the east side if, their radio station was broadcasting the games, was a hub for the community activism that is sure to come as a result of these guys coming to town. And I've talked with all the people that work at the station, and they think it's the greatest idea ever. However, it would take a lot of work, and I guess what my question is, and this isn't anything anyone has to answer now, just consider and hopefully pay attention to as the arguments and discussion evolve over the coming months, is city intervention possible in ensuring that there is no bid contract given to a Nevada group or a Texas group or so on with regards to broadcasting these games. It's something that could be really important to our city to keep everything local, and we've got this subsidy with the stadium, and is the case with any developing economy. You need subsidies and you need tariffs. I'm not saying let's create a tariff to prevent a Nevada-owned company or a Texas-owned company from benefiting from the things that we've made happen in our city, but I know that there are ways that it can happen. TheOMAA.org is the website, and we're going to be announcing some forums and some actions and some education on local media ownership, on how it is always just such a better thing for people when you have people telling your story. When I was on one of the not locally owned, but outside entity-owned television stations discussing the March 4 vote, I'm not going to name the guy's name, but he came up to me and said, and then he used an explicit, hate this place, another explicit, can't wait to get out of here. And it's troubling to me that these are the types of people that are telling our stories, and this is why I really would encourage the council to consider just, this is all off in the future, but I know how backroom deals go, and that Clear Channel and Citadel are jockeying for this, and I would like, if it's possible, to get some help from you guys and other community leaders to see if we can maybe get one of our locally owned stations a possibility of being involved in this, and that's all I have.
Thank you for your comments. Thank you for coming. We are going to executive session.